He's a small town boy from Kentucky who's made a big name for himself on American Idol. Alex Miller joins me now from his home in Lancaster in Garrard County. Alex, thank you so much for being on Best of the Bluegrass.
Thank you so much for having me, Jennifer. It's my pleasure.
You know, you have a huge fan section back home and across the country. What has this experience been like for you?
Oh, it's been the best thing probably ever happened to me. I'm so thankful for all this. This is just crazy. It really is.
How did your career get started? When did you know this was your calling? This was what you wanted to do?
Well, when I was about 3 years old, I was really interested in trains and stuff. And my granddaddy bought me a CD of Hank Williams, and it had a train song on it. And I learned that song, and I learned the rest of the CD, and I've been singing ever since.
And what has the journey been like from there until now? You're a senior at Garrard County High School, and just, what a whirlwind for somebody so young.
It has been a little challenging, I would say, getting used to social media and stuff. Twitter is Satan in social media form, but it's definitely getting definitely overwhelming, but at the same time, it's in a good way. You got a lot to do, and that's nice to have.
And then the experience of being on the show and, Luke Bryan saying that he wanted to help you get a gig at the Grand Ole Opry, just, all of these people that have really rallied around you and are cheering for you every step of the way.
It's very humbling. I thought whenever I auditioned through the Zoom call that we did, I thought they'd tell me to go home and keep feeding the cows, but they saw it a little different way, I reckon. And I'm very, very thankful for all the opportunities that have come out of American Idol. And it's been one roller coaster after another, and it's been a good ride so far.
Lancaster isn't a big town, but are you an even bigger, do people know you who didn't know you before, or is it kind of one of those towns where everybody knows everybody?
Well, I'll tell one on myself because I'm good at that. I took a few friends of mine who happened to be females out for a little dinner date, and I couldn't talk to them for have people coming over and talking to me. So yeah, things have been a little rough in that degree, but it's very good that people come over and talk to me. It's awesome. It really is. It really is awesome. The community has come out and supported me like no other, and it's just awesome. I've been in the paper 4 times, and I haven't done anything wrong.
And now this is your last year at Garrard County High School. What does Lancaster mean to you? And being from a small town in Kentucky,
Lancaster will always be home for me. And coming and doing the Hollywood and going to Hollywood and seeing all the fine folks out in San Diego as well. It was nice to come back and get back to where there wasn't tall buildings and people everywhere. It was nice to get back to the simple life, I guess you could call it.
Was there a funny or a strange experience? I mean, your first time in Hollywood, what was that like?
How do I say this? It was definitely a different atmosphere. I did like the weather. I'll tell you what, the weather was the best. I tell you, Kentucky people, the weather, you ain't got to blow your nose every 20 minutes, and you ain't got to worry about raining in 30. So it was very nice.
So Alex, what is next for you? You're going to graduate from high school. What are your dreams? What do you hope to do next?
Well, this is kind of how the American Idol stuff all came about. Me and my mom were having a conversation about really what I want to do after high school. And I said, Mom, I want to do music. I can't stand school now as it is, and I don't think I can take any more of it. So I said, if there's any way I could do music, that's what I want to do. And she was scrolling through her Facebook or email or something and saw that they was having an open call for American Idol. And she said, son, I signed you up for something tonight, and you're going to do it. I said, all right. And so I did it and went out and saw the judges and had a good time as everybody saw on TV.
What would your message be to young people who watch this and say they want to, follow in your footsteps, chase their dreams in country music?
Well, the sky's the limit. You set your bar how high you want to go. And I never thought that I would be doing something like this. And I've worked hard for it, I guess, and it's nice to see that my work's paid off so far. And you determine what happens to you. You know, it's one of those kind of situations, and it was very nice to be a part of the American Idol experience, and very nice to be out in California too. And for young people out there, just as they always, I know it's cliche, but follow your dreams, and things might happen for you. You never know.
Well, Alex, we will be cheering for you and can't wait to see what you do next. Best of luck with everything. And thanks so much for being here on Best of the Bluegrass.
Jennifer, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. I've had a blast.